YouTube, welcome to Houston. Just wanted to make a quick video and share some of my experiences that I have had after living 28 years in Houston and working as an engineer. Most engineers, or pardon me, most people come to Houston because the work is good and the pay is high on a relative basis, and the housing is inexpensive. So you can really save a lot of money by living in Houston. Plus, the education system's really good. And so I think that a lot of people, there's about 3 or 4 million people in Houston. I believe it's the third largest city in the United States. And so a lot of people like to live in Houston. And here's some of my experiences and some of the links that I've used over the years. So in Houston, it's big on oil and gas and petrochemicals, and the refineries. If you come over to Houston, they're located in the Ship Channel. There's engineering, procurement, construction companies in the energy corridor, and most of the operating companies are located downtown. There's also a large medical center in Houston, and also Hewlett-Packard just announced moving their headquarters to Spring, Texas. So Spring, Texas is just up on the I-45. Spring, Texas is here near the Woodlands. There's no state income tax in Texas. However, there is a property tax of about 3 to 3.5% of your property. So housing is very affordable. I use HCAD for looking at home appraisals, and also I use a company called Greene for multiple listing services. And in general, you'll see that in the suburbs, you can get a house for $250,000 plus, or maybe rent an apartment for $1,000 per month, and that'll get you a decent place to live. If you're inside the Loop or downtown, you start looking at $400,000 plus, or $1,600 per month to rent a one-bedroom apartment. And here's a couple of links that might be able to help you. The education system is very affordable. We've got Rice University and the University of Houston in town. There's also a Texas Southern University and PrairieView. Plus, there's also Houston Community College and Lone Star colleges. These are scattered throughout Houston. Traffic is mostly pretty good. And what I use to get myself around is toll roads, or mostly the freeways if possible. But then sometimes I'll use the toll roads when the freeways are busy, or HOV lanes. And HOV lanes are sometimes for 2 plus people. And then also there's metro buses, park and rides to get you in and out of mostly downtown. So I also use Houston Transtar to help me get around, and of course Google Maps. So the weather is pretty mild in Houston. Right now in January, the lows would be in the 40s and the highs would be in the 60s. And the summers, I find they're fairly bearable. They go from lows of 70s and a high of 90s, and very humid. And it's relatively safe in the suburbs. And also you get a lot of good Southern hospitality. So living and working in Houston, this is one of the main reasons why people come here. And I'm going to move on into the next video, and I'm going to cover a little bit about food and entertainment in Houston. So if you like the information, just please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.